What's going on, y'all? Hope everybody is doing good. Welcome back to another episode of the Queen Candy Podcast, another edition of our Sunday Positivity Talk. Okay, y'all, look here. We've been saying this for years, especially mainly this past week. We talk to our husband about it all the time, and we're gonna really get into it Thursday on our show with our husband, real talk and real topics. But the more and more we have conversations with him, just with people in general, the more and more we watching the news. Just watched it now before we got on here. Especially this past week. These laws they keep passing, this abortion crap, and we're gonna get into all that today in this hour. We're gonna touch on it and the little value, especially with our people, that we have for human life. Um, that's going to be a topic for today. But the whole goal is to get everybody, for those that even, want to listen, for those that even want to change. Because a lot of our people, and once again, Black people, we talking to you, try to save their life, try to give them the truth, try to steer them in the right direction. And what we do, we get offended. We get into what our husband calls defensive, what we and our husband call emotional content. What you mean? Why I gotta do this? What you trying to say? But sis, shut up for 2 seconds. Just shut up. And y'all know anybody that knows we talk straightforward. And we're gonna get into this after the break, if more of our people would just shut up and listen for a minute. Somebody trying to help you. Like, we know, that's it. We straightforward. We know we can be stubborn and stuff sometimes, but eventually, at least we can say we come around. Not that it's a competition, but goodness, we take more pleasure out of killing an innocent baby that didn't ask to be here and destroying and doing the enemy job for them. We doing it so much, they ain't gotta do it no more. It's still going on, don't get us wrong, but for real, like, it makes no sense. We just sick of it. And then we said this when I show with our husband, but we done said this already. We so sick of hearing we need to come together. We so sick. We so sick of hearing that. Black people talking to you, for real. That's exactly, come together and do what we don't even know what that means, and we're gonna get into all that this hour, for real, y'all. Now, some of y'all might be cool, some of y'all might be, what the hell is she talking about? Who she is? Either way, we really don't care, as long as we get your attention. But for real, y'all know people say that. We be on the news. One of our people get killed, and then be one of our other people that do it. Man, we need to stop this senseless killing. We need to protest and make signs and, go to the Senate, courthouse, whatever. So you finna go to the enemy to try to get them to help you, and we can't even help each other. When you talking to us, it got to make sense, please. It makes none at all. Call us whatever you want to call us, but y'all know we telling the truth. Our people, we hypocrites. Straight up. Take that however you want to take it, but we are hypocrites. We kill each other. Then when the enemy do it, we want to loot and protest. And y'all know we can go down the list with a couple Black people that's been murdered. We're not saying this right. We're not saying that. But ain't we being a little hypocritical when we do it every day? Or we steal somebody's girl or their wife or husband? Or we don't want to help each other, support each other unless we paying money? Or we can get a benefit out of it? Or we just lie. And we just lie for no reason. We just lie for no reason. And then wonder why people don't want to deal with you. And then wonder why people, come out the side of their neck and say something like, well, nah, man, I didn't know. I thought, XYZ was gonna happen, ABC. No, you didn't. You knew you was lying. You knew it. We done been on both ends of it. We pretty sure our husband has too, and we just be sitting here looking like, why niggas gotta lie? Why?
You said that last night.
Why? Just said that. He said that last night.
And this morning.
Trying to help out a friend. MIA. But they wanna, and yeah, we finna say wanna pop a bunch of noise about the messenger and all they little own accusations and ain't got no proof, nothing to back it up. Another thing our people do, ain't got no proof to back nothing up. And man, we just get tired of it. It makes no sense. Black people, we talking to y'all. How in the world are we gonna sit here talking about we need to get ahead, we need to help each other, we need to come together, and we don't even want to do that? We done been on every platform possible trying to connect with people. Unless you want to support their business, and don't nobody support ours. We pay people, they don't support them. We got going on, and we put a stop to all that. We got people blowing up our messages right now. Our husband, though. Oh, we just wondering, no. Hey, Manima, how you doing? Just wondering how you and your husband holding up. None of that. Hey, I was just wondering when you're going to have your payment. I was just wondering when you're going to. So you don't give a damn about how I'm doing. You don't care. I'm just a business asset. And believe it or not, we get it. But if we can't teach you or build or grow with you, or if all you care about is getting money out of us and all these resources we done came across, we could have did it ourselves. Of course, we didn't know. We'll say that. But now that we know, what's the need? See, and our husband even joked about it. I already know how you operate. When people talking to you, it got to make sense. Yes, it does. Because you can't just say stuff all crazy and we was like, yep. In the back of our mind, we like, you ain't got no clue what you're talking about, do you? You don't even know how you gonna show us how to do something and you can't do it. And it's the perfect example of what we say, even on our job. Like, it be little small stuff, like lead by example. Black people, we supposed to be leaders. We supposed to be showing everybody else how to do it the right way. We don't even know how to do it because we too busy being the punk. Ladies, we guilty, getting our emotion, defensive, attitude, don't want to talk to somebody for a couple weeks. And this one thing we can say we have in common with our husband. You don't want to speak to us, cool. Holla. Straight up. We're not finna chase nobody down. We're not finna, hunt nobody down. It makes no sense. For what? If you want to change and save your life and practice what you telling everybody else, because we're a big person on that. And we're not sitting here acting like we perfect or we ain't never messed up. It ain't about that. Ain't no competition. But we've always, did our best to practice what we preach. If we can't do it, we'll tell you. If we can't even lie, like, we just gonna be straightforward and honest. And some people say we belittling them, that we dealt with in our past or whatever. We don't know what to tell you. We ain't finna. The main thing with us is this world ain't finna sugarcoat nothing that the enemy made, not created, made. It's not made to help us. And we're not helping not one little bit by killing and destroying each other. We're just not. So that's going to be one of the topics for this hour. When we come back, we're going to get into this abortion thing. And yes, it's going to be about 20 minutes. Now, if you are for abortion, please don't comment straight up. And we're going to come back and say that again. But we're going to hit y'all with some music. And we're going to be back on the Queen Candy Podcast. Okay, y'all, and just like that, we are back on the Queen Candy Podcast for our Sunday Positivity Talk. Okay, like we said before we went into our quick little break, if this is a topic that you are for, straight up, as much as you want people to come through and do, you don't even want you to comment and say nothing. Now, for those that are even bothering to pay attention to the news, CNN, wherever you may be, um, we know that there was a recent law passed against abortion. Um, now, you should get this correct, man. Very correct us if we wrong. You should get this correct. You cannot get an abortion now unless you were raped or it was an incest member or just a plain change. Right, just a plain change. Okay, now in that situation, we can kind of understand that because of course, somebody forcing themselves on you. So we can definitely, understand that. But what we talking about is you want to just go out there straight up and be a hoe. Go to the club, sit with this dude, that dude, get in this relationship, that relationship, and make the selfish notion, I don't want to have a baby. I don't want to be a mother. I'm going to go commit murder. Now, correct us if we're wrong again, but we believe about 6 to 8 weeks when you are pregnant, and we have 4 children, so we know this, that baby has a heartbeat. That baby has a pulse that is growing inside of your body.
You ain't got time to have a baby.
So, yeah, I ain't got time and all that too. But that baby is growing inside your body. So guess what? It may just seem like a simple little procedure to you, but there's a living being that didn't ask to be here inside your body. Now, we're going to be the first to say this, and we really could care less if anybody judges us. We got 4 kids, 4 baby daddies. We don't believe in abortion. Never have, never will. We don't know why this law, well, we know why. Bad. We know why. Population control. To give you the option to be selfish. And we know some of these little fake celebrities, we know people personally that done had an abortion, and we just look like, why? Honestly, and it's just us, if that was something we weren't ready for, we'd rather put you up for adoption, at least give you a chance to live and to have a life. You never know, like, what that baby could turn out to do. You have to see what they can become. It's crazy to us. And do you not have any remorse? Do you not have any regret? It makes sense. They do have condoms. They have precautions you can take to not get pregnant. We could have took them same ones, but when we found out we was pregnant, we had our first child at 19 years old. We got pregnant at 18. We had all of our kids before we hit 30. Before we hit 30. And we don't regret having any of them. But had we believed in that, we wouldn't have any now. And once that baby's inside your body, that's murder. That's murder to us. And honestly, if we had it our way, yes, we finna say it. Anybody that does that, we lock you up. You're a murderer. However you want to take it. It's like we said, let somebody, force themselves on you. And like we said, we had a family member. We ain't gonna say their name, but we had a family member that was, unfortunately raped. And this was a while back, before we even had our kids. But in her situation, she did choose to keep the baby. And we did applaud her for that, because that's not easy. We can't even imagine, what that must be like. And we pretty sure she's healed and gotten over it by now, because our little cousin is teenager by now. But you have to really be strong to do something like that. That's a major decision you got to make when somebody does that to you. And you didn't consent to it, you didn't authorize it, you didn't allow them to. In our situation, of course, we consented. Nobody made us. Nobody forced us. We did it. And here's what it is. We don't have too many regrets in our life, but we we just could never live with ourselves knowing we did that. And we've always wondered, like, what is a woman's thought process? And we've heard this from our husband. Like we said, we heard it from, other people, or either I don't have time to be a mom, I'm not ready, I don't want no kids, whole 9 yards. We hear all the excuses. We ain't have the time either. We was broke. We was still living with our mom when we had our first two kids. We ain't have no time to make excuses. We ain't have no time to say I wasn't ready. And honestly, we weren't. But we weren't finna do that to our kids. They ain't asked to be here. We brought them here. So, call us whatever you want to call us, but that's murder all day. And they enemy making all these laws, making exceptions. And now we women feel like, oh, okay, I can do whatever I want. I got options. No, not really. Well, you got two. Either open your legs or keep them closed. That's the only two options we can think of. Yeah, they got birth control and all that out there. We was on it, didn't work. Like we said, 4 kids. We ain't stick to it. But that is we wouldn't recommend that either. We know somebody personally whose daughter was on the depot shot and she died. These doctors, they don't get paid to tell you the truth. They don't get paid to look out for you. These birth control, depot with the little patch was on all of them. Shoot, we lucky, nothing didn't happen to us. Because after we got off the shot, we didn't have a period for, oh wow, this was a while back, couple months. And when we did, we didn't think it was ever gonna stop. We didn't. And we just saying all this to say, like, they don't get paid to look out for you. They don't. They get paid to kill as many of us as possible. And the friend that we know, we're not gonna say their name either, was her daughter. She had just had a baby, was married, everything. And we still keep in touch with her to this day. We actually had the book. Unfortunately, we left it when we left Atlanta. We don't have the book anymore, but we did read it. And that really did break our heart. Like, birth control is not an option. It's made to keep population down. You're supposed to repopulate. And we ain't saying go out there and have 6, 7 damn kids with 4, 5 people, male or female. Because we know men got 10 kids, 18 kids.
Eddie Murphy got 10 kids.
Some of these actors and stuff.
Know.
Yeah. He got 10? Well, Eddie Murphy got 10. Who? Who's the little boy? NBA young boy or something? Dang it.
Oh, NBA young boy got about 15
Got about 15 kids?
And just married the devil and got another baby.
And then go get with the enemy. Wow. Anyway, fellas, same thing. Keep it in your pants or pull it out. That's your option. You can't knock somebody up and then, oh, you gotta go get an abortion. Nah, I wasn't ready for that. Then why ain't wear a condom? Condom about the safest thing you can possibly do. But some people don't want to do that. They come up with excuses. Black people, we talking to you.
You're not even supposed to stop the birth rate. Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's true. But we saying that's at least the better alternative to having an abortion. But we're not supposed to stop the birth rate. We're not. But if you're not ready, then don't have sex. That's all we're saying. It's a consequence, or as we like to say, a payment when you're having unprotected sex with somebody you're not married to. We know this from experience. You can't be out there doing whatever you want to do, and then when you get knocked up or you knock somebody up, you looking like, oh God, what are we gonna do? And then you panicking. You weren't panicking when you was getting down or getting it in. Why you panicking now? We just like we said, take it however you want to take it, but we just don't have any sympathy. We can't even call us whatever. Respect anybody that's done that. We just can't, because honestly, that's the easy way out. But somebody lost their life. And we guess, like we said, we ain't been through it, but we guess we can only guess the thought process, but guess a lot of women that's had an abortion, yes, they feel like it's nothing big because the baby isn't actually in your arms, but that's so hypocritical and stupid. The baby is still inside you. That's like when we were pregnant, and this is another thing we don't believe in, drinking and smoking. We are seeing women do that. We wanted to punch them in the face. So not only are you harming yourself, whatever you eat, drink, whatever emotion you feel, movement, whatever you do while you are pregnant, that baby's gonna feel it. So if you got an attitude your whole pregnancy and your son or daughter comes out like that, that's your fault. And we didn't even know that's our husband told us. And then now we know why our daughters act so much like us and our sons don't. It ain't a shot. It ain't to, belittle us, nothing like that. But whatever you do, and we seen women do it, we want to punch them in the face. Why are you smoking? Now, when your baby in the incubator and they're born premature, here we come with the everybody give me sympathy, everybody feel sorry for me. And it's not you messed up, you made a choice. It's not like you accidentally stepped on somebody's foot, you tripped over their foot, or you just, made an honest mistake. It's a choice when you put that cigarette, that black and mild, whatever it is, to your lips. Even weed, we ain't do none of that. Even when our kids were born, while we were breastfeeding, didn't do none of that. It's any woman that's a mother, any woman that's had an abortion, it's not just about you. Whatever decision you make when you get ready to become a parent, when you become a parent, it's not just about you. No matter who you date, job, move, whatever, you get out your body, get into altercation, especially in front of your kids. It's not just about you. Everything you do before they get here affects them. That's our whole point. So to everybody that thinks it's not a big deal because the baby isn't here, that's very ignorant. Very. That baby is still inside you, living and breathing. And that's the coward way out. We would have rather just put our kids up for adoption. We mean adoption, not put them in the foster care system. Adoption. At least, they would have had a shot at life, or maybe they would have had a better one. Who knows? We don't know. But you're never gonna know if that's your first option. And ladies, if you get pregnant by a dude and he tell you to go get an abortion, you better tell him to sign over his rights or get rid of him. That's not. Luckily, we've never had that happen. Luckily. But had that been said to us, you can go. We don't believe in that. That's my we're not finna murder our baby because you're not ready to step up. But oh,
You say you're not about to marry your baby because you don't want to step up.
Right, we're talking about the men that tell the women to go get an abortion because they don't want to, have no baby.
Yeah, and all they got to do is tell them, okay, I'm going to go get it and don't talk to that nigga no more.
Exactly.
Just don't go do it.
Don't go.
There's other men out there that don't mind being a daddy.
And you ain't got to be biological to be nobody's father.
As long as they're doing the job.
Yeah, or mother, but like we said, we lucky. We thank Allah for that. We never had that happen. We wish they would have. Oh, so you don't want to? Well, you can go. But you go, ain't no coming back. Not finna kill our child or do any of that because you're not ready to step up and do whatever you're supposed to do. That's some audacity. And one more thing, we about to take our next break. One more thing is, I think we said this already, but when you have an unprotected sex, we don't know why people, so small-minded. Like, it's gonna be a consequence. You're either gonna get pregnant or you're gonna get somebody pregnant. Why do people help us understand this, Black people? Why do we act so shocked when we have an unprotected sex and we mess around and get somebody pregnant, we pop up pregnant? What did you think was gonna happen? What? Like we said, when you talking to us, it got to make sense. And we just do whatever we want to do. Go to the club, smoke, drink, pop pills, kiss, gay, fag, lesbian, polytheism, you sleeping with more than one person, coke, heroin, all that, whole 9 yards. Then we wondering.
Oh my bad.
Percocet, all that, whole thing, volumes, and then wondering ecstasy, why. Lean. We can go down the list. Everything our husband just named, we can go down the list, and we wondering why we end up in the situations that we in. It's consequences. When are we gonna wake up and realize that? Seems like to us never, but what do we know? What do we know? But it's so amazing. There's a consequence to anything that you do. And unless you wake up and reclaim your own and stay there, you don't backslide or nothing, it can be forgiven, believe it or not. We didn't even think that, but it can be. But we got a lot of people that accept the truth and backslide. Or they, I ain't never gonna turn on the light. I ain't never gonna and backslide.
And what do we always say when people say that? Why'd you even say it out your mouth?
You shouldn't have to. Your actions, your belief, then your actions should show that. And like we say, ain't no competition or nothing like that. But we've never said that to our husband, and we've never said. We always try to make sure our actions show whatever we do, whether we love somebody, we don't like you, we gonna stick with you, whatever the case may be. We don't have to say that, because we the type if you saying A and you're doing B, we're gonna look at B because B ain't matching up with A. So anybody can talk however they want, as long as they want, whenever they want. But if your actions ain't matching up with that, that's what we paying attention to. And I always say people will be like, well, why are you judging them? You don't know what they was going through or whatever. We don't care what they was going through. You took the easy way out. You 15, 16, you out there thinking you grown, sleeping with these little knucklehead boys that don't want nothing but some damn snatch. What you think is gonna happen? And that's why us as parents, for real, we really need to talk to our kids about sex straight up. They should have to go out there in them streets and find out. And we ain't gonna lie, nobody really gave us a talk, or what they call the talk. Nobody did. But yeah, the birds and the bees. Basically, what happens, when you have sex, you're either gonna get pregnant, STD. Hopefully that don't happen. Whole 9 yards, but it's consequences. We Black people, we don't take the time to teach our kids none of this. We don't take the time to, give them the truth about that. And then when it happens, everybody's looking all shocked and dazed and confused, what am I gonna do? Step up. And we ain't gonna lie, when we found out we was gonna have our oldest daughter, like we said, we were 18 years old. We were scared. We ain't gonna lie, we were. But we were excited at the same time. And we had to learn a lot. But we were scared. But we eventually figured it out. And there's no handbook on parenting. People try to write these books, and we do mean try. But there's no handbook on how to raise your kids. Well, unless you're following Honorable Elijah Muhammad. There are some books on how to raise your kids. Other than that, these books, these hypocrites be writing, nah, we would suggest y'all not read those. Pick up A Message to the Black Man and start there. So, with all that being said, y'all, we're going to go into another quick break, and we will be back on TheQueenCandiPodcast. saying basically, like you said, in the beginning, when we first started, the whole point is and we really gonna get into a phase with our husband, we be together, how we'll talk and we'll talk. We're gonna get into that in a few minutes. But black people, whether you male or female, we really gotta wake up. We really need to value our life more and other people's life. We may be talking and may be falling on deaf ears, but we really do. We so sick of it. Hey, we need to sit together. Black people won't even know what the hell that means. We don't. We don't know how to do it. We don't help each other unless it's a benefit. We don't support each other like we said in the beginning, unless we paying or we getting some type of favor in return. We don't just, and we miss them days. We don't just help each other no more. Like just out the kindness of our heart, we don't. Not even whether you're a podcast, radio, producer, model, actress, actor, whatever you do, we don't support each other. And we know this because we don't reach out to people, try to connect, and hasn't happened. And we go on Facebook, social media, so on and so forth. And we the type, if you support us, we support you. Simple as that. Call it whatever you want to call it, but we're not finna be naive and stupid. We're just not. It makes no sense. We're not finna constantly comment support or whatever, and we're not getting the same thing in return. That makes no sense. We don't know what people think we are. We stupid or whatever the case may be, but we're just not finna do that. But we just gonna say this, ladies, we got to value not just our body, but our mind. Every single inch from your head down to your toes. Fellas, same flavor. Well, we all gonna be out here continuing to be played, used, manipulated, lied to, whole 9 yards. When you doing the same thing over and over and you expecting a different result, we all know this. That's the definition of insanity. That makes no sense to us. You want to be different. You want to be the change you want to see in this world. It starts with us. It starts with you. And no, by any means is it ever going to be an easy process. When you're trying to be righteous and you're trying to do the right thing, you're not blending in, you're standing out, it's going to be hard. Or at least it's going to seem like it. We just told our daughter this about a week or so ago. She was going through some stuff and we had to talk to her and calm her down. Maybe it seems like, and we're going to say it to y'all, it seems like you're not getting ahead. And we feel like that sometimes. We ain't even going to lie. We feel like that sometimes. But you really are. When you really think about it, it's not about money. It's not about the material things. It's not about competition. And that's one thing we had to stop doing, putting ourselves in competition with other people. We're in our own lane. So what, we may not be getting the traffic or the attention, but we have to love ourselves and value ourselves and respect ourselves, and people will do that. In return, we'll receive that. But we can't just be out here doing whatever we want and wondering why things ain't going the way they're going. We know why. Everything in your life is a decision. Everything is. So you got to be the decision maker. Just like we told our daughter. It's a conversation we told her to have with herself, and we're going to say the same thing to y'all. We have it with ourselves every day. All right, we're going to keep pouting, we're going to keep complaining, or we're going to get up and make a change. Are we going to focus on what he doing, what she doing, or are we going to make a change? It's up to us when it really comes down to it. We can't blame anybody else. Yeah, we went through hell, we went through high water, we went through a lot. We got that. But honestly, it's still really up to us. And we just made the decision whether we get support or not. We know the people that really are supporting us without the benefit attached. And that's okay. Our circle is small, but we had to learn through our life of not valuing ourselves. We didn't respect ourselves. We didn't take care of ourselves. None of that, and we went through a lot because of it. And yeah, and we're not saying, and it doesn't really matter at this point whether that person was right or wrong, but we didn't. We allowed and we accepted so much behavior because we didn't love or respect ourselves. And we really think about it, it is kind of sad. It is. And we talk about ourselves, y'all. This ain't nothing we saying to y'all that we ain't said to ourselves. Ladies, fellas, we got to, and we can't say it's enough. Like, seriously. And we about to take our last break, y'all, but we really got to do better. We got to start with ourselves. Our kids are watching. They need us to be better. For real. And we got to step up. We know it's hard. It's hard out here right now. There's so much going on. We're in the end. For real. For those that don't believe what we saying, wake up. Don't allow nobody else. You gotta look out for number one, your star player at all times. So, whatever decision you make in your life is gonna be a consequence. So let's make good ones. Let's find the bright side, the positive in every situation. It can be done. It can be done. We live in proof, y'all. We are living proof that it can be done, y'all. So that's our whole just to show y'all. We gotta step up and just we got to rise up. We got to shut all this down. We're gonna keep going through the same cycle, the same phase, the same path, the same pattern until we change it. And it's up to us to do it. So with all that being said, y'all, we're going to go into our last commercial break and we're going to come back and give y'all all of our social media and we will be back on the Queen Candy Podcast. here on the Queen Candy Podcast, everybody. So, let's get into this long list of social media that we have going on, y'all. The girl is busy, got a lot going on, so on and so forth, y'all. So, what we're going to do is go down this list. First off, y'all can catch the Queen Candy Podcast this and every Sunday on our Sunday Positivity Talk at 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. Same flavor we do with all our shows. We spreading positivity and motivation, and y'all are more than welcome. And we will follow you back to follow us on all our platforms: our Facebook page, Instagram, LinkedIn, and our YouTube channel under the Queen Candy Podcast. And also, y'all, DJ Queen Candy as well, y'all. We will be live on our LinkedIn, YouTube, and our Twitter page every Tuesday evening at 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time as well. Y'all will hear original music from Queen Candy, yours truly, of Military Camp Records. We promote and play our own music. Y'all have heard it throughout the show as well. So that is also something we are very proud of as well. We are the co-CEO of Military Camp Records. And what we love to do, we produce and make our own music. So y'all can go over and check out Military Camp Records. Y'all can go to Google and type it in as well. Check out our husband, KLG. Y'all can follow him on all platforms. And you can also check out, of course, like we said, Queen Candy and the Queen Candy Podcast on all platforms as well, everybody. So we're real excited about that as well. Next up, y'all can check out the Queen Candy radio show over on Zeno Radio. This is available 24/7, y'all. Y'all can hear music from, once again, Queen Candy, and y'all can hear music from my husband, KLG of Military Camp Records as well. You can hear some of our spoken word. You can hear some of his rap, and you can also hear some of our instrumental from music that we have produced and created, and his instrumentals that he has produced and created as well. So as y'all can see on the screen, y'all can go over to any platform, KOG, Military Cal, Military Camp Records, type it in, look us up. We are looking to work with like-minded people, y'all. So that is something we are very, very excited about as well. So make sure y'all go over there and check the both of us out. Also, your girl Queen Candy is an author, y'all. Y'all go check out our book, which is titled Pain, Purpose, and Survival. Y'all will have to type in our slave name, which we had before we started learning Islam, which is Lashika Drinkard. Y'all can see it right there on the screen. Y'all can also type in the link, which y'all see on the screen as well. Y'all see a little blue man running. It is a book of poetry, self-titled, self-explained, by what we were going through. We put it in our poetry. Best constructive way to do it. We're very proud of it. So yes, your girl is very much an author as well. And we are very proud of it. We are actually working on 2 other books, but we want to make sure we promote this one as well. It was a lot we were going through at the time, and we chose to take a bunch of poems that we had written, lying around, and put into a book. So it is mainly a book of poetry, like we've already said, and get it out there to the people. Hopefully to inspire, uplift, and encourage everyone to be better. And that's the whole goal. So y'all can go check out our book, Pain, Purpose, and Survival. It is available on Amazon. It is paperback, $20, y'all. So make sure y'all go check it out. Also, the Queen Candy Podcast, Real Talk and Real Topics, and the Queen Candy Radio Show is now offering radio spins for independent artists only. clean music only. Payments can be made through Square Cash App, so make sure y'all contact us directly. We are not going to give out our personal info on our show, so make sure y'all contact us directly, and we will be more than happy to work with you. Now, we accept all genres of music, clean. We can't say that enough, except for gospel, because we are Muslim, so we don't listen to gospel music. We're not knocking it, do you? But we don't do that over here. We don't play any gospel because we are Muslims, so we don't listen to it. So we're not going to play it on none of our platforms. No disrespect. So if y'all want to do the 2 week deal, that would be the $25, and you can be featured on the Queen Candy podcast. Or if you want to do the whole month, which would be 4 weeks, that will be 50, and you will be featured on the Queen Candy podcast and over on Zeno, which we just mentioned a few minutes ago, the Queen Candy radio show. So on that platform, your song will be in rotation for a month. Like we said, if you want to do the $50 deal, or you want to do the 2 week deal, of course, like we said, you will be featured on the Queen Candy podcast as well. So clean music only. Like we said, we accept all genres of music except for gospel. So like we said, we Muslim, we don't promote that at all. So next up, y'all can check out the Queen Candy podcast. Like we said, y'all, we have a lot going on. Y'all can check out the Queen Candy podcast over on Wisdom this and every Sunday evening at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. We discuss all topics, great interviews. We share our healing journey through Islam. We share our personal stories a little bit. And, our whole goal is to spread positivity and motivation. And you can follow us on all platforms, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Once again, y'all, so make sure y'all come over there. If you are not on the Wisdom app, just to let y'all know real fast, it is a great platform to connect with great people. You don't see people on the live, it is an audio, but, you can go over there and, expand your platform, build your platform, and get it on a bigger, level as well. So, also, you can check out Miss Candy. That's what all of our music is on any music streaming platform. It's available now. You can purchase it, download it, share it. We have a couple songs on there currently. Selfish, our song currently titled National Anthem. We will be changing the name of that very, very soon to Free to Be Me, but it's currently titled National Anthem, Soul Survivor, and I Am. So this is a few of our spoken word songs that we wrote a few years ago, and it's available on our music streaming platforms, Pandora, Apple, iHeartRadio, any music streaming platform. Y'all can go over there and check that out as well, and purchase whole 9 yards, y'all. So next up, y'all, one of our favorite shows. We host a show with our husband, Queen Candy. We are the host. Our husband, KLG, is a co-host of Real Talk and Real Topics. You can come through and check us out every Thursday evening at 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time as well. Same flavor, y'all. We teach Islam, give our personal journey, keep positivity, we keep it real. So, y'all want to get, bust upside the head in a good way. In a good way, y'all. Y'all can come over and check out Real Talk and Real Topics with our husband KLG this Thursday and every Thursday evening at 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. And of course, like we keep mentioning, y'all can follow the Queen Candy Podcast on all our social media, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, the Queen Candy Podcast. We are currently on the CTR Media Network, and you can check out the Queen Candy Podcast on any podcast streaming platform: Anchor, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Good Pods, Amazon, Apple, and Google Podcasts, just to name a few. So let's get connected, y'all, so y'all can stay up on the latest news and updates. Whole 9 yards, y'all. Also, like we said, y'all, we have a lot going on. A lot going on, everybody. Y'all can check out the Queen Candy Podcast and radio show every Sunday and Wednesday over on Clubhouse at 8 p.m. Original music, great topics, real interviews, whole 9 yards. And you can also follow us on all platforms as well, y'all. So, like we said, we have so much going on. We ain't done yet. We ain't done yet, y'all. So, your girl is also a paparazzi consultant as well. You can check us out on our other Facebook page, Mimi's Paparazzi Accessories. Every Saturday, we just did our live last night. Every Saturday at 9 p.m. on Facebook. And as y'all can see, we have the link also on the flyer, paparazziaccessories.com. Our consultant number, 479-837. So y'all can go over there and check that out as well. And also, we will be live this evening on StreamYard. So this one we will be on StreamYard every Sunday at 9 p.m. Mimi's Paparazzi Accessories. Y'all can go over there and check out our inventory as well. Something else that we love to do every Sunday at 9 p.m. we feature our wonderful, beautiful inventory of jewelry, and it's $5 jewelry. It is lead free. It is nickel free. It's cheap, but you ain't got to break your pocket. That's one of the things that we love. We actually just made a sale on our job. So we're very, very proud of that as well. You know, we've been doing the business for a little over a year, along with everything else we're building and we have going on. You know, we're getting this off the ground as well. So we're very, very proud of that as well. So as y'all can see on the screen, once again, y'all can check out our website, paparazziaccessories.com, and our consultant number, you can type that in, 479-837, and you can also follow us on our other platforms under Mimi's Paparazzi Accessories on our Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and our Twitter page as well. So y'all can go over there and check us out on those platforms as well. And of course, last but not least, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel under the Queen Candy Radio Show. Same flavor, y'all. Real topics, original music, positivity, and healing, y'all. So y'all can go over and check out our YouTube channel. We have two, the Queen Candy Radio Show, and you can go over and check out the Queen Candy Podcast. You can subscribe to that YouTube channel as well. Same flavor, parenting, relationships, religion, real talk, real topics. We spread positivity and whole lot of encouragement. So that is the whole gist of everything that we have going on. Radio, author, radio spins, jewelry, wisdom, clubhouse, music streams, social media, DJ, whole flavor, y'all. So we are very, very excited. We are very we do, and we love it. We love it. We very, very proud of it, everybody. So with all that being said, we are going to go ahead and close out, y'all. Thank you to everyone that has checked out the Queen Candy Podcast. We hope that everyone will continue to stay blessed and stay safe. And we will see y'all where we will be live Tuesday for our DJ evening by hour of original music. And we will see y'all Thursday on our show, Real Talk and Real Topics, of course, with our husband KLG. So everyone, we will see y'all Thursday. Make sure that everyone stays blessed and stays safe. And we will talk to y'all next time.